Hey guys, I'm SNwadiei. I'm HYBASIA, helping your brothers and sisters in Africa, as well as the Creole Grill test. How y'all doing today? Me, I'm doing fine, but at 70, y'all, seem like time just flies so quickly. It's already Friday, y'all, and it just seemed like Sunday was yesterday. Y'all, I don't know. If you've been watching me, and you know that I also watch videos, and y'all, seem like the major plot of most videos is the boogeyman. Yeah, y'all, it's the boogeyman. You remember, if you're as old as me, or somebody my age gave you stories, they always had to talk about the boogeyman. You do something you weren't supposed to do, the boogeyman gonna get you. The boogeyman will get you. And so sometimes you'll be trying to sleep, like one eye open, so the boogeyman wouldn't get you. Or sleep with a cross around your neck, or a rosary bead around your neck. If you just happen to be Catholic, which I was. Y'all, the elusive boogeyman that's just always lurking somewhere. You don't know where, but somewhere, because somebody told you so, that you believed in. And I've been listening to people talking, and they just said, when even you tell a lie, you tell it with a straight face over and over and over. And then it becomes what? Alternative facts. Still a lie, y'all. But a white lie. So it might as well be the truth, because you honor that white lie. Maybe even more than the truth. Sometimes you don't want to hear the truth. It's like, la, 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 la. That's the ones that get a few views. And the ones that's a repetitive lie can get thousands of views. Because it's what people want to hear. They want to hear about the boogeyman because people love the thrill, I think, of somebody being the bad guy, the other. So you don't have to take responsibility for any of the things that happened bad to you. You don't have to say it was your poor decision-making skills. You can just say, hey, the boogeyman made me do it. I was afraid of the boogeyman. Or the devil made me do it, whatever. Interchangeable with the boogeyman. But y'all, I heard something about what does society want from me? And then when the person was talking, I was saying that what society are they talking about? Because the society that they talking about, I never heard of that society, y'all. It's like if my ancestors was taking him to work, it surely wasn't that my male ancestors was the one to work while the female ancestors stayed on the plantation in the house just cooking and taking care of the kids. I mean, I never heard of a story that way, y'all. I think everybody that was put on those ships was taken here to work. So I don't know what story people remember when the man worked and the woman didn't. I've never seen any examples of that in my family. I don't know. How about you? Everybody worked. Even when I was growing up, y'all, I started working, far as I'm concerned, with the public when I was 13 for $1 a day babysitting for this woman named Queen Esther. Yeah, y'all, Queen Esther Kitchen of all. You know black people and names. But anyway, she was Queen Esther and her husband was Willie. But anyway, they were little housekeepers that lived on the property at this place called Edgewater Cabanas that do not exist anymore on East Beach. They just don't exist, y'all. It's just the beach now where those cabanas used to be. But anyway, y'all, I didn't want to just have the $50 a year for school clothes and shoes. And I don't care how much back in the day money stretched. $50 was not no money to me at no time. It was all chump change to me. Because you had to try to go to the cheapest stores to still try to get stuff on sale. To get you some shoes and a dress or two. So you could go to school looking good at least for the first week. Even though sometimes, you know, the week was short, like 2-3 days or something. But y'all, when I worked for that $1 a day, 7 days a week, just say by the time the end of the summer was over with, I might have had, we'll just say, every month was $30. It was over $100, y'all. Now that was a lot of money back then when you added to the $50 that I was gonna get. So even if it was only $150, just say they didn't give me no tip. You know, black people don't like to tip. For the most part, not even back in the day. But I remember those that did tip me, y'all. They was my favorite customers for babysitting. But anyway, y'all, when I get that money, I remember catching a bus to go to Houston, 50 miles one way. And the bus would end up in downtown Houston, y'all. I would get off that bus. I feel like I was a rich teenager. I go shopping at the stores downtown because that was pre-mall, y'all. So they actually had stores downtown. And I know which ones was already reasonably priced. And it was summertime, so the summer clothes was on sale. And you know it's hot in Texas all the time, so you just buy those clothes that's on sale. That'd be perfect for when school started. I mean, perfect. You didn't need to worry about winter clothes, not in Texas, not except for maybe a week. So anyway, y'all, I was able to buy all kind of shoes on sale at Baker's, all kind of dresses on sale from Mango's or whatever other little stores downtown. I was just so proud of myself. Even could get my fishnet pantyhose from somewhere. So I'll be going back to the bus station before 5 o'clock, because I think that's probably when the bus left, around 5 o'clock, 5:30 something. But it's okay, because I had all day I was shopping. And I'll make it back to that bus stop, catch the bus back home, and probably even got home before the sun went down. But y'all, when school started, I was so proud of myself. No, it wasn't a matter of children had to work to pay any bills, because I ain't gonna lie, I never paid any bills when I was at my parents' house. But that was my first time working at 13 for that $1 a day. And then when I got into high school, I signed up for vocational office education. Got 3-4 credits for being in that program. And I went to school half a day and I worked half a day. 7:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the morning, y'all. It was good because I got paid a regular check every month. Or maybe it was every 2 weeks, y'all. It's been a long time ago, so I don't remember. But I do remember that I did work. And that was a status to be working. Some of my friends didn't work, but they had less money than me to spend on their own, or they had to ask their parents, you know. And it just was something about earning your own money that made me feel good, you know. And then as I became an adult, I thought, what would happen if I got married and then the person left me? And I didn't even know anybody that I was thinking of marrying in the first place. But I just thought, need to always have a plan B, just in case. And so, y'all, I went to nursing school, and the rest is history. I grew up in a household, y'all, where my stepfather was the head of the household. There was never any question. When I visited my grandparents, my grandfather was the head of the household. There was no question about it. My grandmother had her little say on how my grandfather was before he was my grandfather. And y'all, I didn't really want to hear it on Sunday or any other day. The man, he was a saint to me. And whatever he did before I met him, that was between her and him. It didn't have nothing to do with me, y'all. I learned so much. He was a hard-working guy. Liked to help people. So all that unsaintliness stuff that she talked about, I never saw any evidence of that during my day. Y'all, he took me to the wrestling match to see the wrestling matches that I loved without even knowing that my father was a wrestler in his day. I'm telling you, y'all, there is no such thing as what somebody used to do back in the day for his families. All I can talk about is my family. I would never generalize talking about what some other fantasy family did. It's not the same thing, y'all. It's only real from my perspective. If I can tell y'all my story. And then you're welcome to tell your story as well. It's all valid, y'all. But I never think of what anybody is expecting of me, because all I can do is just be myself. I treat people like I want to be treated. And so if they don't understand that, it's nothing I can do to make anybody think any kind of way, because we are all individuals. I like to surround myself, though, by like-minded people who give me respect, especially of an elder. That's why I love Africa. In general, they respect their elders. Now, if somebody go over there from abroad with all that age ain't nothing but a number stuff and disrespect themselves, well, y'all, that makes it confusing to everybody. So I try not to even think about it. And if I see it, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I try to imagine that the people that's acting like that is just a blur. because it has nothing to do with me. Because I respect myself wherever I am in the world, y'all. And I remember how I respect my grandparents and my mother, my stepfather as well. Y'all, I thought of some stuff to say, but I never said it. And I remember before he went on to the next place, when he said, you know I love you. I honestly could say that when I told him I love you too. I actually meant that. I wasn't faking, y'all. Hold on. I remember, y'all, when I grew up, people used to say that you had to not mess with the goose that lays the golden egg. Well, these days, y'all, I think people function on the prodigal son theory. And how does it work for them? I don't think it works. Because in the story of the prodigal son, it was only one time that I can remember that happened. And not everybody is the prodigal, y'all. People are better off honoring the goose that lays the golden egg and taking good care of it, because it can't last forever. It can't last forever. They need to try to get the goose lifesavers so the goose can last longer. That's just how it have to go. But anyway, y'all, I was just checking in with y'all to say I hope y'all having a wonderful and blessed day wherever you are in the world. Take what you see with a grain of salt. There is no they out there expecting anything of you. Most people don't even know the next person even exists in their world because they're so focused on themselves. So most of the time, nobody is looking at you. It's what you think about you that matters. What you think about you that matters. And how you want people to remember you when you're not here anymore. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Comment down below, like and share. I appreciate and love all of y'all. Please donate to our GoFundMe account. Our HYBASIA Food Forest project is something good for the world, y'all. Trying to empower people to self-sufficiency is a lifelong process, and food sustainability as well. So until the next time, y'all, peace, peace, power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.